Well, you might notice that the view looks a little different today. Oh, I accidentally bought another motorcycle. Not sure how it happened. When we first got the CT 125s, my buddy John and I have sort of been on this whole Trans-America Trail thing together, and we both bought CT 125s. And when we got them, we're like, oh, no way can we drive cross country on these things. It was like, I know the Grom people did it, I know Ed March did it, but it's just not going to happen on these little bikes. And so I had always wanted a Himalayan, but they're pretty heavy. They're like 400 and something pounds, and that's why the CT 125 was so appealing to me. It's so light. But like I said, when we got them, we're just like, these are not going to work. They're just too wimpy. It's going to be miserable on the road riding. And then we did Hurricane Creek, and we're like, these bikes are awesome. We're definitely doing the tap on these little bikes. And somewhere before there, though, we had both decided to put deposits down on Himalayans, and I guess we should have expected that they would eventually come and we'd need to pay for them, which is sort of an unfortunate part of the deal. So anyway, this came to Charlotte yesterday, or about a week ago, and I was just able to go get it yesterday. And man, it is, other than the weight, is the perfect bike for me for sure. I love everything about it. It's not fair to compare it to the CT 125 because they're just completely different. But look at my fair city, Asheville down there. But I mean, the seating position, it feels like a real motorcycle. You have this nice big tank to grip your legs on. I think it sounds really cool. And I'll stop and give you a look at it in a minute. It's just, I love the styling of it. It's kind of old school. John had also sent me a video on the new, or I don't know how new it is, the KTM 390. And that also looks like kind of a perfect bike, except for, I just hate the styling of those type of bikes. I don't know why they all have that sort of insect look going on, but it's just not appealing to me at all. But oh man, the difference of like zipping up this hill is amazing. And a lot of people complain that these bikes are slow and sluggish and whatever, but it's plenty for me. I would never want to go faster than this bike goes. I'm loving the gauges. Loving the seating position. And you know, obviously you can take it on the highway, no problem. I took it on the highway yesterday and it was just great, really comfortable, no problem. Let's see if our bear friends are here today. Guess not. And the standing position is just so different and so much more comfortable for me. Now, would I take this on Hurricane Creek? No, I would not. I would definitely not. This is great for the twisty roads, fine for the highway, good for forest roads like this. But trails, no, I don't know if I would take it on trail. Maybe if I get good at riding, but it's just so heavy, I know I would get in trouble. Could we do the tat on these bikes? Definitely. I mean, plenty of people have done it. I just don't know if it would be fun for me on such a heavy bike. There's also something definitely to be said for the novelty of taking the CT 125. I mean, it's just such a goofy thing to do, and that's kind of why it could be fun. So I think even after having this, we still are going to take the CT 125s on the tat. Alright, so here she is. I mean, come on, that is a beautiful bike, you gotta admit. It's perfect. The seat height is still really low. I think it's like 31. It's not any higher than the CT 125, I don't think. It's on the center stand right now, so it looks a little higher. But just the look of it, I love. Is the build quality the same as a Honda? I doubt it. I've been stalking the Royal Enfield Facebook page for a while, and people definitely have a lot of problems with them. But it seems to be mostly little stuff. People hate the mirrors. There's a choke because they do have some trouble in the cold. I don't know what else, but for me, this is seriously, I think, the perfect all-around bike. And I'm down with the CT 125 for the tat, but after that, I really don't think I can have two bikes. And unfortunately, I think the Honda's gonna have to go. That's all I got for today. Just a quick ride. John and I will be doing the Smoky Mountain 500 starting tomorrow morning. So I'll get those videos out as soon as we're able. Subscribe and hit the alert bell, and we'll see you then.